Hi y'all, I hope you're having a great 4th. Our house is kind of hot right now. Our AC is not working perfect, so it's going to be kind of fast. All of these videos aren't long anyway. I'm just going to talk about the recipes that we're making technically tomorrow. This video is supposed to come out on Tuesday, but life happens. Okay, so this week we are doing ribs and cilantro lime chicken after I said I was not going to do cilantro lime chicken over and over. So if you don't eat pork, again, you can use roast, beef roast, or chicken breast if you want to do chicken. You don't have to do ribs or pork, but they were on sale this week at one of my local grocery stores. So I've got my bags ready. Remember, pre-label and pre-open everything. That way you don't have to, you know, it's just a lot easier this way, I promise. And then for the cilantro lime chicken, what I'm going to do is my daughter, who I have 5 kids, and for some reason one of them just cannot stand cilantro. So what I'm going to do is I'm meant to get a baggie out, but what I'm going to do is inside those bags with cilantro lime chicken, I'm going to put all the ingredients except the cilantro, and then the cilantro I'm going to put into like sandwich baggies and seal those and just stick those inside the bag, and that way we can just add it to each plate or bowl, whatever we do with it. Now let's talk a little bit about the cilantro lime chicken. I originally had used chicken thighs, and I had pulled one out of my freezer and I was going to cook it today. I dumped the bag into the crock pot. Please don't be like me. I had somehow in my haste dumped the thing that absorbs, I guess, the meat juices. That sounds disgusting. I had dumped that in the bag as well. So then when I went to dump the bag into the crock pot, I realized that, and so the whole thing had to go into the trash. So don't do that. Make sure if you do have one of those, it goes in the trash and not in your bag. Now, by making it with chicken breasts, if you do THM, you can go any direction you want. I would reduce the oil. I think it calls for 3 tablespoons. I would do 1 or 2. And the oil isn't necessary. It's great, especially if you're going to grill it. And originally, it was a grilling recipe, but it can be cooked in the crock pot, pressure cooker, skillet, or the grill. It is a super easy recipe. So again, all we're going to do is dump everything in, and I will have my meat in the bags before I start. If I was you, especially for the ribs, I would add all the sauce ingredients and squish it, and then add the ribs. But otherwise, you're just going to watch me put meat in bags and have to go wash my hands or use gloves, and I will probably touch something with my nasty gloved hand that I shouldn't touch. So tomorrow, it'll be cilantro lime chicken, and my cilantro will go into a baggie in the bag to keep it separate, and then the ribs, and these are the 2 barbecue sauces I bought for tomorrow. I really prefer the sweet and spicy, but I've got to make sure it's not too spicy for my daughter, because not only does she hate cilantro, she cannot handle any heat whatsoever. But we're not going to use just barbecue sauce. We're going to add flavor to the barbecue sauce. And if you do have people that are not on plan or just use regular barbecue sauce, do not use sugar-free. My family will use regular barbecue sauce on top, but I will use one of these. But I do like his products. Anyway, again, if you want to use chicken or beef instead of pork, you can do that. If you want to use chicken thighs instead of chicken breast for the cilantro lime chicken, and you don't have to make 4 of each recipe. I still don't know why I do that, but it has saved me. And when I do my meal prep, I'll show you, I pulled out 3 more dinners from my freezer for this coming week. But I hope you're having a great 4th, and I hope you're staying cool. And tomorrow, it doesn't feel like the 4th, it doesn't feel like a Thursday because my husband is home. But tomorrow, I don't know how close to 3 I will be. I will try and get everything prepped as much as I can, but I'm meeting some friends for lunch at 1. So it'll be sometime around 3 is my plan. But that's it. Thanks for watching. If y'all have questions or thoughts or anything, please feel free to comment. Bye.